Welcome back to Retail Field Report. I'm Ann Mazinga, and we are bringing you live coverage from Shoptalk Europe 2026. Thank you to Miracle. We'll be here all day in booth F51, so come stop by and say hello. And in my next People of Retail Field Report, I have the pleasure of introducing you all to one of my dearest friends and retail superstars, Katie Reeves. Katie, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. You're my favorite person, so I could never say no to seeing you.
Well, you are a very special specialty retailer because you are what I think is a quiet luxury that's affordable for the masses, right?
Yeah.
Like it gives you those investment pieces that are very high quality at a good value. But where do you think the future of the brand is going when it comes to kind of where COS's place is in the overall fashion retail landscape?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about that bridge between mass market and luxury. We're really at that intersection
Yes.
between the two, and we have been always, actually. I mean, to your point on us being the pioneer, we're coming up on our 20-year anniversary next year in 2027. We have been paving the way for the last 20 years. But for us, it's that intersection between mass market and luxury, and also widening our price architecture to really provide access to so many more consumers. Whether that be a $19 100% cotton tee, all the way up to $1,000 investment leather jacket.
Right.
We provide that access point to the customer, and really still aim to democratize luxury fashion. So that hasn't changed since the origin of the brand creation in 2007. It's just continuing to strengthen that position.
You are experimenting with all kinds of technology. You have been kind of one of the pioneers as part of the H&M group. How do you think about when and where technology makes sense in the stores, Katie?
Good question, and I mean, I just spoke about that as well, that we were one of the pioneers because I piloted the RFID-led tech initiative back in 2022.
Yeah.
So 4 years ago, we've learned a ton along the way, and really embraced RFID technology to help to support not only operational efficiency, but operational efficiency so that we could reinvest in our teams to enhance the consumer experience. So for us, it's not about efficiency for workforce gains, it's really efficiency to reinvest in our teams when it comes to time and tools to enhance the customer experience.
Okay, so RFID being kind of one of those. Anything else that you're curious about or that you think is worth some time or exploration when it comes to the technology that's doing the kinds of things that you talked about?
Yeah, I mean, we're iterating on it at all times. So we have an associate app, which is kind of the catalyst to serving our customer when it comes to personal recommendations or styling, clienteling, upselling. And we're very, very focused on 50% of, it's actually a known fact that 50% of retail sales are coming out of 20 trading hours in the week.
Wow.
So we're very focused on I know, it's wild if you unpack that stuff again.
Right.
So we're really focused on right people, right place, right time to optimize for conversion.
Okay.
And so with that, we have all of the tools to support the teams, but we really need the teams in our buildings to optimize for conversion and to use those tools. So one of the additional tools we're very focused on, which is now being enhanced through AI, is workforce planning.
Okay.
Not the sexiest tool in the world,
but a very important one when you're thinking about the amount of stores that you have and the labor that you're trying to
Exactly. And we've had it for a long time, but the developments that are now happening through AI are just really enhancing that tool to optimize for conversion and to support scheduling so that we can also utilize our associate apps and the RFID-led initiative in a more meaningful way.
Right. So the product of collecting the data, supplying it with suggestions for workforce like organization, maybe not so sexy, but the customer experience ends up being better after
Exactly.
it all is said and done, I imagine.
Exactly, and that's what it's all about, is enhancing the customer experience and really providing in an AI-driven world where many of the mass market retailers are actually doing the opposite, like light touch engagement
Yeah.
with customers. Think about self-checkout, lockers, to pick up your online purchase. We're actually doing the opposite, where we're doubling down on enhancing the client experience in our stores through all of these
Right.
technology tools.
Right. As you're thinking about the customers, how are you continuing to listen to kind of what they need? You mentioned the virality of some of the products that you have. How are you collecting information about your customers so that you can continue to personalize that experience and make products that they're going to want to come and buy year after year?
Yeah, I mean, nothing I would say groundbreaking here, but really listening to the customer through. And we get our NPS data,
Yep.
we get qual and quant data. I mean, we're constantly following our social listening and what's happening, even in the comments and or outreach in our customer service channels. So just aggregating, collating all of that, taking that insights and applying it into actions going forward.
And when we think about the year ahead, Katie, and where you're planning to take the brand, what excites you about what's ahead?
The retail landscape is so exciting right now. I mean, everyone is talking about the elevation game. Business of Fashion just cited that many mass market brands are really focused on elevation. We've been there for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's an exciting time in retail. We still see customers trading down from luxury into our brand position and proposition, and really just honestly continuing to stay the course with what we've been doing,
Yeah.
and to hopefully attract many more consumers,
Right.
and introduce them to COS.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you're still building the brand, even though you've been around for as long as you have. It's impressive to see the brand continue to gain momentum, market after market that
Yeah.
you're opening, and new customers that are experiencing it for sure. So,
Exactly.
well, what is the one thing, Katie, that you are most hoping to accomplish this year?
Most hoping to accomplish. I think, to be honest, preparing for peak.
Okay.
So going into very technical, but going into peak selling period in Q4, really nailing that workforce planning, making sure that we're ready. I mean, we trade in the physical and digital, and just maximizing that opportunity. Right person, right place, right time.
Yeah.
Is what I'm really focused on, and just continuing to strengthen our brand position.
Amazing. Big thank you.
Thank
Katie
you. You're my
Reeves.
fave.
I'm so excited. It was so good to see you. Thanks so
too.
much for making the time today. Thanks again to Miracle. Booth F51. We will be here for the rest of the afternoon, so stay tuned for more. And until then, stay curious.